All right, another episode of Authortube. But this one is very simple. It's going to be very brief and it's going to be to the point. And the question is, of course, how to deal with bad reviews or in any form of negative reaction to your work, despite what medium you work in. But let's just talk books for now because writing is what I do. So yeah, you get a bad review, right? And of course, if you're a new writer, it's going to sting, it's going to hurt, you're going to be upset, you're going to take it personally, you're going to have a thing against whoever it is that wrote that and all the rest. And don't. It's ridiculous to even go down that road. Yeah, they slammed your baby, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? Welcome to the real world where there's approximately 8 billion people on the planet with 8 billion opinions. There's zero way that my work, your work, anybody's work is going to please every single person. It's impossible. 100% impossible. So therefore, of course, you're going to get a mix of those who like your stuff and those who don't. And we hope that those who do outweigh those who don't. But in the grand scheme of things, people are entitled to their opinion. End of story. And that's all it is. A review of something is an opinion. Like, it's no different than you not liking a particular movie for whatever reason. That's your opinion. Other people love that movie. No big deal. Right? So same thing. Just when you get a bad review, you know what? Just put on the thick skin, take it on the chin, and go and move on. And just move on. It's not worth dwelling on. It's not worth thinking about. It's not worth lingering on, even if the person had a zinger of a line in there. The only constructive side to a bad review is, well, one, you have to see if the person's just spitting vitriol, right? Like if they're just knocking the book and knocking you, that review is void. It's worthless. It's useless. However, if you do get a negative review and the reviewer is actually offering like constructive for real writing, legitimate items or suggestions or things that have gone wrong, that's a different issue. And then in that case, I would take that review and I would read it, see if you agree, see if you disagree, but you have to do it with an open mind. You cannot go into there with that personal attitude. You have to step back and almost pretend it's like it's not even your own work. Just look at it and just look at the review alone and say, okay, what here is valid, what here is invalid or invalid to me, and move on. Okay, so that's the bottom line. You get a bad review, tough luck, but just shrug it off, move on, keep producing. And if you are a regular practicer of the craft, it is inevitable that as time goes on, you're going to get better and better and better, just like any other thing. Except the only exception to that, of course, is if you repeat bad habits over and over and over again, then those need adjusting. But generally speaking, right, anything we do in life, the more we do it, the better we get at it. End of story. So just keep plugging along, ignore the bad reviews, keep on moving, and do your best. And that's all you can really do for any form of craftsman, is just simply do your best. Put your best foot out there. Go out there with the best prepared book you have. That's one that you got edited, one that you did accept constructive criticism on. Not the whole idea that we have now in indie publishing where like my way is the best way and my stories are always awesome and everything deserves publication. And that's a separate discussion, but the point is, bad review, take a breath, move on. It's that simple. See you next Authortube video.